Champions of character in their own right, the Grizzly softball class of 2015 will forever be a part of something special in Cat Islandberg's program. Savannah Berkhiser, Brittany Bruns, Kayla Byrom, Jordyn Fones, and Cassidy Littlefield. Recently, I had the opportunity to sit down with these group of Grizzlies to talk about their experiences playing their last game at the Grizzly softball complex and expectations for the AII tournament. I hear defend the fortress all the time. What does that mean to you guys?
It's pride, because we don't want to stand on our field and lose. It's embarrassing to stand on our field and lose. So when we walk out there, we want to make the best of it and have fun.
Give me your fondest memory of being a Grizzly here at GGC.
I think all of us would agree on one. It's when we were coming back from a game. Our bus broke down. We were on the side of the road for 3 hours, maybe 4. And we made the best of it. We had DJ Marley on the bus, and some good stories came from that trip.
I've heard this story. I've heard this story more than once. Why does that one have a lasting impression?
Well, to begin with, that bus that broke down wasn't even our original bus.
Yeah.
We got on the bus, and Jordyn, she walks on the bus, and she sprints off, and just a mild little throw up on the side.
It was awful.
It smelled bad.
I have a terrible sense of smell, so when I can smell something that is awful, it's bad. I can't imagine what everyone else was smelling.
And I think the 4 biggest girls were on the same line. It was me, Pat, Tom, and then I think Mikey. We were like this the whole time. We were like,
I was laying on the floor, there were no spaces. I think the most recent was even just going back to Friday when we were just all out there during the rain delay. And we're playing football. I mean, we were just having fun with it, having fun with Faulkner, and it was just something to get our mind. We're in the heat of the season when it really starts mattering, and we're just going out there and playing some two-hand touch. I mean, just backyard fun.
Who's your favorite Islandberg?
Coach I.
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
I'm going with Coach I.
We got 2 Elizabeths. Coach Cat, what do we got over here?
Lily Cat.
Lily Cat takes the cake again, unfortunately. Why is Coach Cat your favorite? Go ahead.
Well, when I was saying Coach I was meaning Coach John Islandberg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because, there's nothing he can't do. And it amazes me. You need a bookshelf, he'll build it. You need a field done, he's got it. He's just an all-around man, and it's just neat having him, listen to his stories about his past and how he played in, the minors and played for the Rangers.
If you need him, he'll always be there for you.
Yeah,
no matter
pretty
what.
awesome.
Defensively, I think he's helped us a lot. He's got us. He hits us probably everybody close to 50-something balls a day when we do defense, and he just reps and reps and reps, and he helps the middle infield out a lot.
It's really good. he knows footwork and stuff, turning double plays, and his instruction is excellent. But we get a lot of ground balls.
Give me a Coach Cat story.
In the Mobile tournament, where, who was it, Tori? She had a line drive, and Coach, she was stuck and just fell back and did a little flip, and she just laid there.
She just sprawled out on the ground.
It was awesome. That was probably the funniest moment I saw of hers.
Yeah.
I think for me, one moment that sticks out is when she told us she was pregnant. It was a meaningful place for her and Mark, and so her telling us, she's, saying Mama Bear, and we're just all sitting there, and we're not catching the drift, and she's like, I'm a Mama Bear, and we're like, oh, and so that was just a really fun moment that
I think I was the only one who caught on.
Yeah, you were the first one.
Who caught on.
You were the first one. You're like, y'all.
If you had a chance to talk to future Grizzlies out there, what advice would you pass along to them?
Do study hall.
Plain and simple. I like
Go
it.
to class.
Go to class. Don't miss class. Go to class.
Give it everything you have. We're done.
Yeah.
What, a month?
While you have the time, have fun with it.
It flies by. Don't take anything for granted. Every day you step on the field could be the last, and enjoy it.
Your past experiences last year in the AI tournament, have you shared that with the newcomers? What have you taught them about this year's AI tournament?
We told them stories. We told them about the game we had against LSU of A, where it was just batting practice for both teams. We've shared the fun stories, but we also shared the feeling of not wanting to lose on our field and not wanting to be done.
And we also all these other teams, like, hey, they're ranked this, hey, they're ranked that, but we saw them play last year. We know how they are. Like, last year we didn't know what we were getting into, but this year we're like, oh, we got this. Like, we know how they play and how the other teams are, so we feel like we're just as good as they are.
I think the teams don't have that respect for us yet, and they're just like, oh, they're Georgia Gwinnett, they're nothing. Like, and we saw that last year, and we know we're going to see it again this year, and we just want to show them who we are.
Who's helped you to get to where you're at today? Who would you like to thank?
I'd like to thank my parents, but especially my dad. If it wasn't him always making me go in the backyard to pitch, even when I didn't want to, I definitely wouldn't be where I am today without him.
Definitely my dad, Papa Berk. He does everything for me. My support system, definitely. My everything. Yes.
I want to see my parents. My mom especially, she's traveled with me a lot. USA baseball tryouts. The woman's been through a lot. And she's always made it happen. No matter what I wanted or needed, she made it happen. Coach Cat, I have to say thank you to Coach Cat for letting me have this opportunity. And then my little nephews, they're kind of the push I got going, so I have to say thank you to them too.
First, just God for giving me the talent and giving me the platform to be able to do something that I love and continue, and keeping me healthy throughout everything. And definitely my parents. Mama waking up, never played softball in her life, doesn't know what it is, but she's learned, and she always takes pictures, and it's just giving me those memories. And definitely my dad taking me out in the field, working all the time. My brother being drugged to it since he was 2 weeks old. First game, 2 weeks old, at a ball field, and he loves it. He just tagged him along for the ride. Definitely my fiance for the past couple of years. Going through. Going through for the past 2 years, college athlete. It's a tough ride and tough for everyone involved. So definitely just all my coaches I've ever played for just helping me.
Definitely my parents, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. And my dad, he was my softball coach my whole life. My travel ball team, helped out with high school, and driving 2 hours for practice every week just so I can play on a travel ball team. And Coach Cat, too, because my first year of college, I was at Chipola, and then I came here, and this experience has been wonderful.
You were the NAI softball champions of character. I mean, there's only one award, and you guys won it. Where were you at when you heard about it, and how did all the hours and hours and hours of community service now feel like it was worth it, or where is the worth in community service?
We got it in GroupMe.
Yeah, I think
We got the answer in GroupMe.
I was
She was
at
like,
the
"Good
beach.
job, you guys,"
Yeah.
and then she told us
I know,
all
I was
about
at
it.
work. I was getting ready to walk into work, and I was like, that's awesome, just because we do so much for everyone, and it felt good. Obviously we don't do it for the recognition, but, even though our season didn't end how we wanted it to, it was nice to see something come out of it.
Well, I think it's only appropriate that we end this interview and this segment with a little bit of a celebration, because you guys won the Champions of Character Award. And so if you don't mind, everybody put their hand in right here. All right. And on three, how about champions? Does that sound
Champions?
good? Champions
Sounds
on
good.
three. Who's going to lead the way?
Cass,
I
yes.
got you.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Champions!
The Grizzlies will play their last home game of the season by hosting the AII tournament April 30th through May 2nd at the Grizzly Softball Complex. Already champions off the field, the Grizzlies will get one more chance to be champions on the field. I'm Matt Mahoney for the Grizzly Digital Network.